Hello, guys. It's me, Muhammad Ali here, live inside the group. I just wanted to share with you guys the launch of a new tool. Not a new tool, an existing tool that a lot of you guys know, but we will have it's a new deal on our platform. So I wanted to make sure that everybody's here on. Just making sure that I have my, the phone and everything ready. So, and if you're joining us now, let's see anybody here. If you can hear the voice, everything is good. Let me know. I see quite a number of you guys already joined. Nine of you are here. Excellent. And the tool we're talking about, of course, is Serveravatar. And as you can see, joining me is Adarsh. There's a dog in the background.
Yes, yes,
it's
yes.
it's
Just
uh,
wait a minute. Wait
okay.
a minute. How can I?
I'll
Try
mute you. I'll mute you. Don't
finish
worry.
our.
I'm gonna mute you for now. Yeah, I can mute. Okay, guys, sorry about that. So we will, discuss a new deal today. Of course, it's gonna go launch in a minute. I'm gonna let it, go live. I haven't still shown the details of the deal itself, and I'm gonna share my screen soon. Get ready with all your questions. Okay, let's see here. Is it my music I made this? Everything sounds great. Okay, excellent. Yes, everything sounds really great. So let's do here. Somebody say that. Okay, no problem. It's time to sleep. So let's share the deal in a minute while I think he'll be back in the next 1 minute. Let's see here. But let me go and do this. The deal is not live yet. And of course, if you're here, you will benefit some information. So do not go because we'll make it happen, right? Okay, don't go. There is some good information coming. Let me go here. Okay,
Hello
you're back.
again.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. We can hear you. There's a little bit
Yes,
of
yes.
noise.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. There is some.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay. I'm just lowering the settings. Maybe
Okay.
We got. Okay. Now it is gone.
Now it's good. Just raise the volume a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, let me check. Okay, I hear you. I think it's all good.
Okay. It's good now.
Very good. So welcome to Digital Thing. Darsh, I'm pretty sure most of these who are watching are even, either your clients or they know about Serveravatar.
Yes.
We need
Yes.
to, so welcome. Tell us about this tool. When did it launch? How long have you been, around? And what's the
Okay.
latest? And why did you launch now again? Okay.
Okay, so Serveravatar was started first. I launched it on 2nd of July 2016. I started working on it from 1st January 2016, and then after 6 months of development, I had minimum viable product ready that I could launch in the beta version.
Right.
So we launched it on 2nd of July 2016, and for 1 year we provided the tool for free. So what we basically got was around thousand or 1500 of free customers, and they were using Serveravatar and they were helping us grow Serveravatar into a product that we can sell. So after 1 year of providing Serveravatar for free, we had enough experience, and we knew enough about the market. So we launched it on per server pricing,
They're
which was
saying the voice is
$5
a
per
little bit
server.
low. Your voice is a little bit low. 1 second.
My voice is little bit low.
That's what
Okay.
they're saying. Yes, now, yeah. Bring it closer. Now we can hear you well.
Okay. Okay. So So after 1 year, we launched it as a paid product, and then in from 2017 to 2019 we grew organically. So what I did, I was like a kid, I was just 18 or 19 years old when I started first Serveravatar. So I did not have good experience, and I also did not have enough money to like grow a product very quickly.
Right.
So what I did is I slowly grew the team, say from 2019 when we first launched with Martech Wise Group.
Right.
So at that time we launched for the first time. It was good. It was good, and we got much exposure in this LTD market, but able to sell accounts, because server avatar was not like in a real market, and we did not have like enough experience so that we can understand what a software as a service should be. So after that I grew team from one I was one man army for like 3 to 4 years, and I made around 4 versions by myself. After that I started hiring developers and everyone. Right now we have a team of 10 people, and recently we launched many important features like third party integrations with cloud service providers, so that users can store their backups automatically on their desired server like cloud backup
Right.
providers, like
Right.
storage providers.
Right.
You can say Wasabi, Amazon S3, and Dropbox, Google Drive, anything. And we also
Like this.
launched cloud like VPS provider integrations with DigitalOcean, Vultr, and Amazon Lightsail. So like users can have kind of a managed experience on server avatar.
Excellent.
And we also have other new features like file manager, which was very much important and very essential tool. So people like customers are very happy about that we now have file manager. And
Right.
one more important feature is open lightspeed.
Right.
So open lightspeed was the most demanded features of all the time.
And it's live
So
now.
finally, yes, it's live. It's live since 2 days for everyone. It was in beta version for like 20 days or something, and then we launched it. We did not have any kind of like major bugs that we had to solve or anything like that. So it was good, and we launched it in production.
Right. Excellent. And so, what other features are we expecting in the next few days? Because we had this discussion
Uh,
where the number of tools
yes,
that you wanted to release in the next few weeks, maybe one.
yes,
Yeah.
days. Yes,
Hmm?
we are going to launch on 4th or 5th of this month. So today is 3rd, and maybe we'll launch it today. It is first of all there is staging, WordPress or any other application staging environment.
That's
So
amazing.
you can make changes, and there will be one click to production button, obviously, so that you can move your site to production in just one click. Then there is application migration and cloning.
Right.
So you can migrate one application from one server to another server in server avatar, and like that. And you can also clone the site. So
Right.
like move and copy, but for sites
For
on the
sites.
servers.
Right. This wasn't there before.
No, it wasn't here right now. Right now we just had backup, automatic backup option.
Okay.
So like we did not have cloning or migration or staging. So we are launching it in 2 days around.
Excellent. Excellent. So, so in terms of users, are you mostly depending on the LTD community, or do you have your own paying customers who are outside
No,
the LTD space? Yes.
actually we have mix of customers. So you can see I did not know anything about LTDs from 2017 to 2019. So I got introduced to lifetime deals, and one person suggested me an idea that you can sell
So somebody's saying,
lifetime
tell,
deals to your
tell,
customers.
tell. Okay, they're saying, yes, it's an alternative to grid paint, but there is a reason why we had to launch this, and I'll explain that in detail. Actually, I have both Server Avatar and grid paint, but the reason I have Server Avatar as well is completely a different use case. However, it can definitely replace grid paint, and in addition to that, it has more features that I'm looking for. So somebody saying, tell the Server Avatar guy to turn off his speaker or make it face away from him. So do you have your speaker on? Maybe kind of is you have
No, I
speaker?
mean, you mean Mike?
Maybe the mic. That's what they mean. Not making fight. Is mic speaking up the
Okay, I
feedback?
can.
Oh, there's a feedback coming in. Like when I talk, maybe or when you talk. I don't know.
Okay.
Something's going on. Yeah, this is sometimes the problem with these tools. Okay, guys.
Okay.
So in terms of server avatar and grid paint, of course, definitely. I think when I look at it personally, I asked the grid paint community, if they do a few things. One of it is that as of now, grid paint does not support open light speed, although they have it. It's in beta and it has been in beta for a long time. And so right now, I can't even use their support because they explicitly told me that they do not support open light speed. So that's one. And our website actually uses that. The second reason is that if you have used PHP applications that are not WordPress, guys, that's a big deal for me because I have so many small, scripts I get from here and there. You go to Code Canyon, get a script, modify it, and then you want to host it. You're not going to use that on GridPaint. GridPaint is purely WordPress environment. And so this is why you may need this one. Of course, at the pricing also, with all the no limits on the number of servers you have at $497, it's amazing. Now, we have 2 week launch. The first 2 weeks, what I'm gonna do is you can buy Server Avatar on our website for $497, but the 10% off digital thing code will apply. So you're gonna get 10% off up until the 14th. So I'm gonna do an early bird, just like we did with the UChat. And if we sell out, and of course I only have few codes to sell. We have 100 codes. If it sells out, it's gone, right? We may talk to Dash to add a few more codes if people run out of it, maybe not. But for now we have our goal is to sell 100 codes in 14 days, where you guys get to keep 10% discount. After that, I'm gonna remove the discount because there was no reason for us to give 10% discount with no reason for it. There have to be early bird reward for those people who are gonna buy early, anyways. And just keeping a deal, sit there for months with no reason makes no sense. And so we'll just the 10% will be there only for those who will get it for the first 14 days. And any questions, we're here to ask. Okay. Yes. Oh, OLS is out of beta now on GridPaint. That's good news. So I didn't know that. It's almost. That's what I hear. It's almost out of beta. Yes, that's good. But you don't have PHP applications on GridPaint right now. They say you can use it, but they don't support it, right? And definitely right from the beginning, that was one. But it's good news that this is going. Again, it was $3,000 for GridPaint, so it's a little bit expensive. So I would definitely grab this one, especially if you want to do, you don't put your eggs in one basket. As always, try to have a backup plan, and just in case this doesn't work, you have something that's working for you. What product is this? Okay, the use case of this product. A lot of people don't really understand why we need server panels, right? The reason why you need them is when you want to use servers from DigitalOcean or from AWS. These things are not straightforward, right? Each server you will have to go and manage manually on AWS. And Lightsail, or if you have one on Google, another one on DigitalOcean, another one on, you have all these free credits that come. And if you're getting all these credits, you want to use them and manage them in one place, that's what Serveravatar does, right? I have 10 servers, different platforms. Some are Amazon Light Sail, some custom VPS, some are on and all of these now, you get one place where you are doing all the work in one place. That's a server panel. It's a management system for your server. So if you have clients and you want to host a website for your clients, of course you want to be able to manage everything from one place, right? That's what these things do. So server panels are not servers themselves. They are just a system that connects to all your servers and from which you can manage a lot of things. And so I've been using for a few months. They need to work on the support and more tutorial videos. Sam Gisani says that. Yes, so a lot of tutorials is
Yes,
needed
yes.
and a lot
I
of
admit that. I admit that. We are working on YouTube videos, so YouTube videos will be out very soon, and we are also working on documentation. So we are right now working on auto like application installation tutorials. So you can install many content management system and other kind of softwares on your server. So like you can say Moodle, you can say Magento, Joomla, etc. So we are working on those tutorials and also the YouTube videos.
Are you able to
So
do
like
one-click installation for these things now, or not yet?
yes, yes, no, actually we are right now we are focusing on tutorials and videos,
Okay.
but as soon as we launch these all 3 to 4 features that we are launching in 2 days,
Yes.
we will start working on automatic installations too.
For a few
So
tools.
like
Yes.
yes,
Like
so yes, for
Moodle.
few tools that are yes, for the tools that are popular in different markets. So like one for education management system,
Right.
one for e-commerce management
E-commerce.
system, and things like that.
Good, good, excellent. And I don't know how many of you guys have been watching. And Adesh and I have been working behind the scenes, talking for a long time, negotiating, going back and forth. And one of the first things, I don't know if you guys saw this, was that when you go on the server panel, you had to put your IP address, put your server password, and connect. I was like, can we do just one-click connection? Just like, let people do this, automatic, installation. So, and they were able to do that very quickly, whereas all these things just, coming right after the other. And our goal right now, when we work with any team, is to try to guide them, help them, and make them understand the market. A lot of small groups or big groups, it doesn't matter. What they do is they launch a lifetime deal, then they forget about the developer, and people complain here and there. So if we work with Adarsh, our goal is to make sure that we guide him, and that any feedback given is given. We have a long term, uh, you know, uh, contract to work together. Not only now, but for a long time. We make sure that we will be working with him down the road and turn this into one of the best tools out there. I see huge potential, and I see his energy and his ability to do things. So why not just guide him and work with him and make sure that the community supports him and everybody supports. And how does Serveravatar handle CI slash CD pipelines? That's a question.
I don't understand.
So can you see the question? This is the second. Walk through, please. Oh, okay. That's what we will do. We're gonna do that quickly. So can you see the questions on the side? There's a comments coming up.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Oh, okay. No, everything should be easy, Sam. Sam just said it was a little bit hard to make it work. But if we're going back and forth, he was able to set up his website and it's running fine. Good. Yeah. How does Aditya Sharma? Yes, walkthrough would be great. Yes, we will do the walkthrough. Don't worry. We'll do a quick walkthrough. We'll do walkthroughs until you will be get tired. You will get tired of it. Don't worry. Okay. Support has definitely been a bit
I
slow.
don't see
Hmm?
I don't see comments anywhere.
Oh, you can't see the comments. I will show you. Okay, I'll ask.
Okay. Okay. I can see comments now.
So the question is, how does can we run a .sh script to multiple servers at once?
No, no, no. Actually, you can't do it now. But we had a plan to add like deployment scripts for different applications. So like you can create deployment scripts for multiple applications and use them on any application. So like if you are deploying from Git, then you can just select the deployment script and it will run for you, so that you will have the site in production.
Okay, so it's
So
not
like
ready yet. Are you
you
working
can
on that?
have, no, no, it's not ready yet because we do not have lots of developers asking for it.
Okay.
So like we did not have much demand for that features. Other features like open light speed and file manager, they were more important than these
Right.
features.
Yes.
So like we already have planned to like support developers and add developer friendly features to Serveravatar, but we will start working on it from now, like from the launch we will do in next 2 days.
Okay, excellent. So you can take that down as a note.
So like we are also going to add automatic git deployments, so that developers can run their websites in different environments, and they can just work from their local environment, and then just push the changes to the different environments very quickly. Like they don't have to go to their git server and change pull the changes or clone the site. So
Okay.
that would be handled automatically. So we are actually working on the plan to make developers life easier.
Okay.
Right now it's very easy to manage servers and WordPress. So like WordPress developers and other PHP developers, they all can use Serveravatar to speed up their server management and the tasks to manage server. For example, you can say it will take around 30 to 40 minutes to manually configure a server.
Right.
Like there are many tools to install. There are many configuration changes and many things that as a human we can't do everything perfect every time.
All right.
So like we also have human errors that we face when we manually set up the server. So like computers don't make mistakes.
Right.
So it's very easy to do it with Serveravatar.
That's right. Somebody said light speed is up. Yeah, excellent. So this is the question: are you planning on automatic scaling, auto scaling of servers?
Yes. So
Mm-hmm.
we will enable automatic actually we don't have access to your cloud service provider account, right? So like right now we have integrations available for DigitalOcean, Vultr and Lightcell. So
Right.
we will enable auto scaling in those cloud service providers, so that we can access your server and your account programmatically. So like that would be possible very soon in integrated servers, like servers that are created with integrations. And for servers that are manually connected, we can't do anything about scaling. It's obvious because we don't have like any kind of access to upgrade or downgrade the server automatically.
Right. Right. Sorry about
So
that.
like yes, it's possible. We already have a good server monitor in place. So like we can decide when to upgrade the server and when to downgrade it automatically. But it's not possible for all these servers. We will enable it in short term for servers from DigitalOcean, Vultr and Lightcell, obviously. But for other cloud service providers we can't do it.
Okay.
And yes, it will be like available in the next update. Like the next we will launch Serveravatar 7.0. Right now it's 6.1 version,
Right.
and we will launch 7.0 with many new features. Like we are also adding a white label option in that. So
Okay.
like
White label. Yes.
there are
Yes.
many new features.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. So you're planning to do the white label features down the road.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
excellent, excellent. And the question I have here is that okay, if somebody bought it before, definitely, yeah, they can upgrade it for sure. Let us know. We can work arrange. We can probably work on that. It shouldn't be a problem. How does okay? That's not answered the question. You didn't get that right. What? How does server avatar handle CI forward slash CD pipelines? I don't know what that means, but
No,
that's
no.
the question.
Actually, right now, we don't have any kind of support or management with CI and CD pipelines, but we don't know like you can say when would we support or start using actually.
Okay.
So
Excellent, excellent. Glad to see South Avatar on digital thing. I think this will be a great exposure. I hope so. We will make sure people understand it. We will also make sure that we manage customer expectations because a Dash has already done an LTD some time back, but not for unlimited. He did it for the unlimited servers before, and then after that they are
yes,
doing, these small servers, 2 or 3, LTD. And now we decided, what, let's do one more time LTD, a little bit more expensive than the last time, but it's definitely worth more than that, in my opinion. It should be in the thousands,
yes,
but
obviously.
because of what's happening. So I am consulting or guiding Darsh in many, many, many fronts, especially in the one-click installation of many applications. Okay, this is
Yes.
not easy stuff. So we talk about how we can try to see how we can work with the education sector by having that one-click installation for a number of tools. Then of course e-commerce, Magento and all this, all with one click. So before we go too deep into this, and I'm gonna go to the pricing, is it okay if you quickly walk us through and share your screen? Show us how quickly
Yes,
things work. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's saying walk through. To let you share your screen. So,
yes, I'm sharing it right now.
good. That's your
Okay,
screen.
can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So this is the main dashboard where you will spend most of your time, right? So like when you first log into Serveravatar, this is what you see. Here is the list of servers you right now have connected with your account. So let's see. It's very easy to create and delete servers, and here is the server panel where you will manage everything on the server, right? So here is the server load, memory you said, disk you said, basic things like it is live from the server. And here we have server load monitor that monitors the server load every minute, and it will notify you if it crosses this green line, because it is the number of cores on your server, and that is how much load your server can actually handle and perform perfectly. So like after that your server and site gets slow, so we have alerts for that. And then we have health monitor and mysql query monitor too. So this is the server panel, and from here you can manage most of your server. And here is the applications section. You can create application whenever you want, and you don't also need the domain name, because you can just create a temporary domain name with server avatar's domain, and you can just create an application. It is very easy. Let's create one. So let's create test app, and the domain name will be something like this. Okay, so then we have WordPress auto installer available, so we can automatically install WordPress sites. Let's see. So we should get the WordPress site on this domain name. You can also select PHP version. You can have different PHP versions for different applications on the server. You can also select the database server if you have other servers in your account that you use to host your databases. And you can also select the system user that I'll explain later in the walkthrough. So let's install the application. It will take about 10 to 12 seconds to install WordPress WordPress on your server and set up the domain name and everything. And once done, we'll see the WordPress website on this domain name. Okay, so it is ready, and here is the WordPress website, and here is your application panel. You can enable or disable the application if you want. If you don't want the application running right now, then you can disable it. Here are your SFTP and SSH credentials that you can use to connect with SSH or SFTP. Obviously, you can enable or disable the SFTP access. And here is the little uptime monitor. We monitor all the applications on the server every 5 minutes. So this will just show you the uptime of your site. Then we have domain names in the application panel. You can add or remove domain names. Also, you can disable or enable the temporary domain name that Serveravatar provides. And when you change the primary domain, if you have a WordPress website, then you can just check the checkbox, and it will change the domain name in your WordPress database. So you don't have to do it manually, or you don't have to do it from the PHP or any other MySQL management tool. And here is the DNS. We check the DNS of all the domain names on Serveravatar every minute. So it is useful. I'll explain later in the video, in the walkthrough. So here is the file manager, and you can manage files from here on your server. So you can just edit, delete, rename, move, copy, and create new folder or files, and edit this file too. You can also edit the files directly from the server. And then we have SSL certificates. These are the automated SSL certificates. Just click on the automatic installation, and the SSL will be ready on your site. It does not matter if you have one domain, two domain, or three domain, or five domain. The Let's Encrypt's limit is up to 100 domains. So you can have an application with less than 100 domains and still have zero issues with SSL certificates. So here we can see when the DNS turns green, it means the DNS is resolved for the domain name, and we can install SSL certificate for the domains that have DNS resolved. So if you don't have any domain name with DNS resolved, then it's not possible to install SSL certificate. But once it is green, we can just click here automatic installation, and it will Serveravatar will install SSL certificates for all the domain names available in this application. If you have custom SSL, then you can also use a custom installation to install SSL certificate on your site. Then we have PHP setting. You can manage PHP version and other PHP settings from here. And we have right now we have added the most common settings only. So you can do all the essentials regarding your PHP settings from here for your application. And PHP settings are different for all the applications, so you can have different version and different settings for each application. Then we have application logs that we can highlight or filter or see logs. You can just select a few entries if you want. Then we have Cloudflare integration. If you are using, so let's see the DNS, right? So if you are using Cloudflare, and if you are using Cloudflare proxy, your like you won't be able to see the IP address of your VPS or dedicated server whenever you check the DNS of the domain name, right? So they will show you Cloudflare's IP address because it is proxied, and for that you can just enter the bearer token and zone ID from Cloudflare, and a Serveravatar will be integrated with your Cloudflare account, and it will be able to resolve DNS even if it is proxied via API. So that would be helpful for Cloudflare users. And then last we have backups. So you can enable or disable the automatic backups, and if you want instant backup, you can select, first of all select the application backup or file system backup. If you select file system backup, you don't have to select the database because only files will be backed up. And then if you want to create the backup of the whole application, just select the database if it is not selected by default, and select the storage provider. Here integrations come in, and I'll explain integrations later in this walkthrough. So you can just select the integration, or you can select Serveravatar as a storage provider, and then just you can just select the file type and database file type and create instant backup. The backup process will be started, and it will be done in like it the speed depends on your site size of your site and everything. So here you can have instant backups, and you can also enable automatic backups, and you can also set the schedule however you want. So this is the backup for the application. We can also create similar backups and backup plan for databases. We'll see it later. So this is the application panel, and now we are back to server panel. Okay, so the DNS is resolved, and I can show you how SSL certificates work. Okay, so the SSL certificate is installed, and we can force from HTTP to HTTPS directly from here. So you don't have to do it from the by using WordPress plugin or htaccess code.
So
So as you can see in
which
yes,
SSL are you using? Which certificate are you using? From which?
it's a let's encrypt certificate, and
Okay.
we use certbot for the management,
Okay. And does
obviously.
this do wildcard? You can do wildcard SSL?
No, we can't do wildcard SSL because it requires DNS verification. So we would need integration for that, and we can't just issue wildcard SSL certificate directly from the HTTP authentication method. So we would need DNS access. So we would have to create integrations for that.
Okay. And is it this automatically renews itself, right? There's no manual, there's no touching after 90 days, the certificate?
No, I don't understand.
Okay, so the certificate is valid for 89 days right now on your
Yes,
screen.
but it will, yes,
Automatically
it
renew?
will be renewed automatically. Yes, once certificate is like you can say if certificate is about to expire within like 30 days or something, Serveravatar will renew it automatically. So like once you install SSL certificate from here, you can just forget about it, and Serveravatar will handle renewals and everything like that.
Okay. There's
Even if you add, yes, even if you add new domain names or remove the domain name from this list, it will automatically issue the new certificate with a new set of domain names.
okay,
So
good.
you don't have to do it every time here.
Okay. So another question is, do you support multi-site?
WordPress multi-site, yes, we do support WordPress multi-site.
Okay. And if you have multi-site now, with multi-site, I think the certificates, how does it work if you don't do wildcard?
So, actually, right now, what happens is when you add the new domain name to your WordPress multi-site,
Yeah.
you have to add the domain name here, in the domain section of the application dashboard. Then the SSL certificate will be managed.
So hold on now. Anytime somebody comes to my website, if there is a template that they have to create their website from, and
Okay.
how should I know which is gonna be the website? How will I know what domain they'll use? Domain name.
So right now, we don't have any WordPress plugin or anything like that. So you can install it and it will communicate with Serveravatar. But yes, we can do it, and you can just after that you can just install the plugin or the code on your WordPress site, and it will be managed. But right now it's not possible if you are reselling the WordPress hosting package with like WP Ultima or anything like that, because you would have to add the domain name you don't know in like Serveravatar panel. So it's actually practically not possible right now. But when we launch with white label panel and with 7.0, we will consider it, because we want to help web hosting companies too.
Okay, excellent. So there are quite a number of questions coming through. So for the file manager, can
Okay.
you drag and drop files into it?
No, you can't actually drag and drop files in it right now, but it's actually not even possible to upload files from this file manager. You can manage existing files or delete or edit them, but you can't actually upload them. It's not available in most of the panels like Serveravatar, because there is bandwidth issues and there are some security issues too. So we are right now finding the solution to allow users to upload files, but it is not possible right now. We are working on it. And other panels that manage cloud servers remotely, they don't provide upload features too.
Yeah, I don't.
So
Yeah.
there are basic reasons behind that. So there is bandwidth usage, and there are some security issues, and we have to consider all of them. So once we allow users to upload files, they will be uploaded first to our servers, and then we would have to transfer it to user server. So it will be two times the work, and it is not an efficient solution right now. So we
Okay.
are finding a solution so that users can upload files directly from their browser to their server. So we are right now working on it, and we will add a feature to upload or drag and drop the files.
But they can delete. Can they delete?
Yes, they can delete.
Okay, perfect. Excellent. Yeah, I don't think you can do any file manager access on in some of the tools out there. Okay, good. So there are quite a number of questions coming. How is this compared to
Okay.
grid pane? I think that's Matthew is asking the question. Matthew, there's a few differences, right? Like one of these is actually you won't even have that file manager. I don't think you have that file manager on grid pane. So that's a little bit different where you can access, for example, this is important. Deleting is important. I'll tell you guys, when you mess up your website with the plugin and that plugin creates problem, if you want to go quickly and delete that plugin and you have lost access to the front end of your WordPress website, definitely it's very helpful. You just go log in, go to file manager and remove the plugin that's causing the issue that was the last thing that you uploaded, right? So that's one of it. The other one is that PHP applications of all kinds are supported by Serveravatar. GridPane is exclusively WordPress environment, right? They don't support these other PHP applications. Absolutely. They say you could install, but they will never accept a support ticket for any other tool other than a WordPress. And right now, OLS is here now out of beta. I'm pretty sure it will take time.
Yes.
Yeah. So do you want to show us how that works quickly?
Yes. So let's create a server.
The
So
server.
right now I have integrations ready with Amazon Lightsail and Vultr. We don't have DigitalOcean integration here. So like you can just click here or go from here to cloud service providers. These are the integrations. This is the page where you manage your integrations. So
Right.
like the easiest integration is with DigitalOcean. You just click here link DigitalOcean, and it will show you the basic screen of authorization that you allow to allow server routers to create server or delete server, and you just have to approve it and your account will be connected.
Right.
Then when you create a server, you have to select DigitalOcean. In my case, I'll select Amazon Lightsail, and I'll select the account. You can connect multiple accounts in Serveravatar,
Okay.
and then we'll go to the next option and set the server name. For example, let's set the server name, and in the web server you can select Apache, Nginx or OpenLightspeed. If you want to create a server with OpenLightspeed as a web server, just select OpenLightspeed and that's all. Then there is OS version that you can select based on your requirements, and then we have all the basic questions that cloud service provider require. So like availability, zone, region and instance size, right? And then
Oh,
we have
and it shows the prices
create
straight
icon.
from there, right? It shows the prices.
Yes, it shows the prices that are paid directly on the cloud service provider, so
Right.
like in your account. So you
Right.
don't have to pay that prices here, but you have to pay it to the cloud service provider, and they will just these are the two different systems that are integrated. So like your DigitalOcean billing is different and your Serveravatar billing is different.
Excellent. Excellent. So now we're doing the server configuration. How long does this take?
So creating server takes about 1 to 2 minutes in
Okay.
Lightsail,
Okay.
and then it will take around 5 minutes to like create a server. And so like it's very simple. Now when the server is connected, the status will be connected here, and we will be able to see panel just like this.
Excellent. Excellent. So there are comments coming through. Are you gonna do that? So you is that already connected? The server?
This one is connected. It was the demo server that I created
Oh,
yesterday,
okay. The server is
and
there.
the server we created right now is being created in Lightsail in my account, and Serveravatar will basically create a server with your requirements in your Lightsail account, and it will automatically start configuring it. So like we'll see a connected server in like 5 to 7 minutes. So you can see server is ready, and it is checking the server if it is supported or not. So
Excellent.
like now it will start installing everything like web server and PHP and MySQL and everything.
Everybody's saying it's getting better by the day. How does server avatar handle the cache in Cloudflare? So caching, how do you handle that in Cloudflare?
uh, in
Okay,
Cloudflare.
Cloudflare, yeah, Cloudflare.
Okay, so we don't handle anything more than the DNS verification with Cloudflare. So like we have integration ready, but we haven't like added other features by Cloudflare that we can utilize to like make better user experience on server Ota. But
So
we are planning to add more things from Cloudflare.
okay, so when if but somebody can use Cloudflare SSL on server avatar, right? Cloudflare.
Yes, you can use it.
Okay,
Yes,
when there is caching or cache, I don't know,
yes,
CHC.
caching. Yes.
How do you handle that? How can I clear the caching on my Cloudflare from Server Avatar or inside Server Avatar?
No, you can't do that right now. You can't do that right now. Like you can't clear Cloudflare cache from server Avatar.
Okay,
It's not supported right now.
it's not supported. Okay, good. What other caching systems do you have in place?
So like you can use Redis for queuing, caching. So like it is all purpose tool that you can use to like cache, or you can use it as a queue, or anything, you can use Redis. We have Redis ready, and you can also integrate it with server, like WordPress, if you are using Serveravatar. So like you have like your Redis password, you can get it from settings section, or you also get it in the email whenever you create a server. So like you can just use this password to log into Redis, and you can use this password to authenticate with Redis in WordPress.
Right. And another question is how about multi-site? But how about multi-tenant? Do you support
Multi-tenant, okay.
right?
Okay, actually, we are actually working for multi-tenant environment. So you can see right now we have application users. So application users are same as system users that we saw while creating the application. So you can just create a new application user. You can enter the name. You can say my name, and then you can set the password for that user, or you can enter the SSH key if you want to, and you can just create a
Okay.
user from
Hold on
here.
there. Hold on
And
there.
when you can,
Hold on there. I have a question actually. When you create, I
yes,
noticed when you create applications or even a website, I mean the WordPress website, you type in the
yes,
naked passwords there. And if I'm doing this
yes,
a demo for students live, can I
yes.
hash those passwords?
No, no. Actually, we have like we will change all password fields to like hidden fields,
Yes.
so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, because if I want to do demo, I don't want everybody
Yes, yes,
looking at my passwords there.
yes, yes. I understand that.
Okay? Please put that down. Very important for me. Because I
Yes,
do a
yes.
lot of demos, and that's going to be very, very
Okay.
important. Okay.
Yes.
Is 6G/7G deployed yet?
It is not deployed yet, but it is in development mode. We have completed our research work on that, and we are right now working on it. But I think it will come with Serveravatar 7.0 only, because like we are not going to rapidly launch features like we did in last like 1 year. So what we did in last 1 year is we kept launching the new features and new features without like proper marketing. So like we right now have lots of features, but lots of people don't know about it. So what we are going to do now is we will create a completely new version of Serveravatar, and we will add all the features in that.
That guy's taking care of
Yes,
some noise in
yes,
the background.
exactly. Down, Tyson.
Okay, perfect. Let me see any more questions. There's a lot of questions coming through. That was one a certificate. Yes. So one thing I didn't see: can Serveravatar integrate with WHMCS billing?
No, no, no. We can't actually integrate it with WHM or cPanel right now, or like there is no plugin or add-on available that you can use to integrate Serveravatar with WHM.
Ah, okay, okay. So that's not
But
possible.
yes, there is one thing. There is one thing. When we come up with a white label option, we
Yes.
are also going to like add some kind of billing management after that for
Right.
users. So
Right.
like you can use. So actually, you can see here application users. Those will be the users on your server
Right.
to like who you sell to. So like you can manage everything from Serveravatar, and you can do all the administration work too. So like
So,
you can
question,
integrate your.
question,
Yes,
question is: Will
yes,
the new that feature, the white label feature, will it be available to those who buy the lifetime deal?
yes, it will be available. But see, what when we launch white label or anything like that, where users can set up their business.
Right.
So in that case, if there is a lifetime deal and all the users are free, then our support will be like overwhelmed.
Right.
So like whenever we launch white label, we will charge per user. It will be very affordable rate. Like you can have like $1 or $0.5 per user
Mm-hmm.
for on a server. So
Right.
like it will be highly discounted for LTD users,
Mm-hmm.
but with each user we have more support to provide, and more help to provide, and more
So
infrastructure codes.
basically,
So like,
you will charge for the support of their customers.
no, actually, whenever there is a new user on the server, there
Yes.
will be new applications, and there will be new monitoring, like monitors and everything like that.
Yes. Right.
So like we will charge based on that. So that's why actually support is higher than like $1 per month. You understand? So
Right.
so like it is for all the management that we do on server routers, so that users don't have to do it manually.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna automate this. Oh, okay. I get you. I get you. Okay.
Yes,
So Bill.
exactly.
Okay. All right. We'll talk about that. No problem. We'll strategically make sure that it doesn't. Yeah, there will be white label, and basically launching the LTD, and then if you want some features for the billing and all that stuff, maybe it will be optional. It's not going to be mandatory.
Yes.
If you want to use it directly the way it is right now with all the unlimited features and everything, of course it will always be the lifetime deal that you have access to. And because some of the things is that if we set up, someone to set up their own server avatar side by side, of course, I think it will be only fair for somebody to contribute something to that. So our lifetime deal for sure, is going to give you access to unlimited servers, applications, PHP, WordPress, and one-click installations. And I'm interested in seeing this product really grow and become something big, because you could literally start, your own mini hosting business on it, honestly. And of course, they have to get the support they need, because it's a business model. We're getting this for one-time price, but we need to help them and support them, and come up with some ways for them to survive, because we don't want them dying and then complaining about the death of the tool. So that's good. With the price, guys, is $497. If you buy this within the next 13 days, because today is already gone, and we will have it as I'm going to just share the screen quickly. Technically, it will be similar to what you already know or have if you have taken the lifetime deal for all the unlimited version. This is the deal, and if you look at it, you will see that it has, it has. I listed all the features included, so there'll be unlimited, applications. And last time they had one server or two servers, three servers. A lot of you guys were asking for an alternative to grid pane that's cheaper. And of course, I think this can be a replacement, especially if you are into, like, if you guys go, I'll show you one reason why I got this deal. I really wanted to get this deal. If you go on here, Code Canyon, you will find out that actually I buy a lot of tools from here. Just like LTD, I buy my scripts from here. And a lot of the scripts I saw on AppSumo Marketplace were actually from here. So, Pro Writers tool. This one is if you want to do, sell, right? This one is to, people can be writing for you. You guys see this. It has 27, ratings, 4.89, 300 comments. They're developing it. What does it do? This tool technically, it can be used for writing services. Remember, I made a post a few days ago about students cheating by doing what they call contract cheating, where your students submit the assignment to somebody, write for them using probably Jarvis, and then sends it back to them, makes money. This is what exactly this script will do for you. For those of you who are watching, I'm giving you some tips on this. So for me to now put this script on anywhere, if this is tutoring, so I was actually customizing admissions. If you want to write me an article, if you want me to write for you an assignment, look here, business idea, right? If you want me to write a business plan, if you want me to write a dissertation for your PhD, if you want me to do a math problem, if you want me to review a movie for you. This is the type of services, the deadlines are 20 days, high school, college, like the level, right? That you want, who you want to write, a high school student or a college student or a PhD student. This is what it is. Now, the idea is if I want to host this uh, PHP script, I'm going to show you what kind of script it is. If you look here, you'll see it's PHP and MySQL. This is using the framework is Laravel. So I can't host this on GridPane for sure. What I need to do, of course, that's why I need Serveravatar. So having some good scripts from here, I do buy a lot, as you can see. And if you guys see here, I've been buying before a lot of you were born. My first purchase, you can see here, was this guy here, Directory Pro. I don't know when that was, but it was a long time, maybe 2014. Let me see here when it was posted. 2013. So I'm pretty sure I bought around that time. It wasn't that far off from when I bought it. So of course, if you want to WordPress, definitely this GridPane or this will work for you. This is the other stuff that I bought: flyers, management system, political donation. These are for clients. You buy. How many of you guys don't buy this? Oh, you know what? One of the tools I bought here, and I don't know if they discontinued now, is I'll show you what I bought. You will be surprised. I bought one of the tools here. Was WPL Timo, right? I bought it for like $69, and today it's like $449. This is actually, they removed it, and now they gave us a new license, right? I have a new license. But by the point I was trying to get was that all these scripts here, many of them are PHP, and they are not WordPress based. And so I was getting my list from here, and of course thinking where to host them for free, basically, because I have access to the tool that I talked to you about. We sold a few weeks back, which is this credits that you get from Amazon or from all these different platforms using when we did the lifetime deal. So this is exactly what we have. Pro writers. Where can I host this? Of course, this is where now Serveravatar becomes important. PHP script, you're not gonna put this on GridPane and get a support. You may actually make it work, but it's not gonna get support from. You can't put a ticket to them. So that's why I talked to Darish and said, hey, if I wanna put these things somewhere, where should I do? And of course you're gonna use my free credits I got as a result of our last lifetime deal here. So that's exactly what this is for. So $497 for unlimited, and everything's being done now, right? All these ones are here, and basically you are getting really good deal. And if you do it for the first 14, already 13 hours, and maybe 11 hours gone, so 14 days, you can still use the digital thing coupon to get 10% off, which will save you about $50. And so that will leave you with $450. The last lifetime deal of this nature that they did was in 2019 at $297, so technically $300 with no discount. It is today, after 3 years almost, cheap and increased the price by only $150, right? So, which shows there was a lot of work done. People have been patiently waiting for all these features to come, and so I think that it's fair to add that $150 because of the last 2 or 3 years' development. So if you have any questions, guys, go ahead, ask. But that's what this deal is all about, and we will get you guys. And again, you can see our last deal here, secret, the joint secret deal. For those of you guys who grabbed it, this was giving you access to a lot of deals. $5,000 in AWS credits for 2 years. Again, I'm gonna give you a hint for those who are only watching. This may actually come back for Black Friday. Again, look at AppSumo running around doing their nonsense, right? And and so we're gonna bring Microsoft, up to $120,000. There's OVH, $120,000. An IBM Cloud. These are all cannot be used without a server panel. And so using them only for WordPress doesn't make sense. I want to use one for WordPress, another account for just these small scripts that I'm using, another one for something different, because I like to play with these different scripts, play with them and see them. A lot of the tools that were being sold on the AppSumo marketplace had their origin coming from Code Canyon. Everybody was identifying them, but some of these tools are actually really, really helpful. Let me show you another one here. I will show you another one here. This was actually not bad. It's called CyberKit Automatic Writing. There's a tool that works like this. This is the one that was the most common one. I don't know how many of you guys saw this. This was very, very common. And I forgot which one. Yeah, this one, the text-to-speech one. Everybody was copying this. Like, there's literally 5 different tools that came just with this script on AppSumo Marketplace, and everybody was copying each other. And now I'll give you an idea. If I took this now to my schools or education systems out there outside the LTD space, this can be a good business for someone. You can preview the voices, right?
Text-to-speech enables developers to synthesize natural-sounding speech with...
Yeah, and guess what? This whole thing cost me like $59 or $49. The whole script, and they are developing it. You can see every week, like literally the last update was in update was in October 21. Like, if you look here, the change log, you should be able to see these guys are adding more features, adding more voices. Look here, right? The last one will change of the logs. So version 1, October 31, you can clear the browser's cache after upgrade, sync the Azure resource again and apply the proper package. Improvements are done here. They are developing it like crazy, right? Now, the good thing is you can actually also work with them to customize this for you. And guess what? If you are putting something like this to your clients, I mean, they won't know what this is. It's not bad, actually. It's not bad. As long as you pay for the credits, because this doesn't come with the credit. So for something like this, that's why I went to these guys and said, let's launch Serveravatar. I've been questioning, I've been asking, I already had the deal, but I thought that it's also going to help everybody else out there. Okay, so that's good. Let me see if there's any more questions coming. That's our faces, I guess. Oh, there we go. That's you. So any questions here? Let's see. That was one. We have a link for the deal yet? Yes, we do. Selling my grid pane, wish to buy Serveravatar. Somebody's saying that. Okay, yeah, you can definitely if you have to. But I'm just gonna tell you that both are necessary tools. I'm gonna use both. I love both of them. They complement each other in some cases, and of course you're gonna need a backup just in case. It's good to back up, right, each other. Yeah, so that's good. That's good. Any question here? Any questions? I don't see any questions. Let's see here. Any other questions, guys? No more questions. The link, of course, to the deal is on our website. Go to digitalthing.io and grab it from there. You should be able to see it live. Now, we're gonna come live more often. Anytime there's a new feature, I'm gonna ask Dash to come with me. Let me actually stop sharing the screen. Now we go here. We will add it to the right. Okay. Any questions, guys? So the question is, you can back up all the servers to Google Drive. That's a question.
Yes, you can back up your applications to Google Drive. So if you have like two.
Is it the whole server or the application? That's what he's asking.
No, application.
Application. Okay,
But you
application.
can back up the application to Google Drive. Yes.
But you can also back up the server to back to another server, external server. Not yet.
Yes, that would be enabled in like 2 days, because cloning and migration is there. So like in 2 days we'll launch cloning and migration that you can use to like move one site from one server to another.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Yes, without
Application.
doing any manual work.
Now, what about databases, applications, and databases?
Yes, yes. You can manage databases here.
Okay.
So like in server panel you have databases section. You can create a database, and you can also enable remote access to the database if you want.
So in the
So
backup,
like
you can in the backup you can, if you're doing this on Google Drive, what are you doing? The whole application, including its database.
yes, including
Okay.
database. So like you go to application panel and the backups, and here you select the database that you want to backup with the application. So
Okay.
like here we have one database that we can backup. Just
Can you
I've
can you
just
can you
selected
share a
that
screen?
database.
Looks like you're looking at the screen, but we can't see it. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so here on the application panel, so just here is the application that we have created. Just go to the backup section and select the database from here. So you will see the list of database available on this server.
Right.
just just select the database you want to backup with the application,
Mm-hmm.
and just you can just create the backup.
Excellent.
So like here you will get options based on the integrations available. So like if you want to store your backup in Google Drive, just select the Google Drive, but make sure you have the account connected. Here you can see backup storage providers. So just connect your Google Drive account or Dropbox account to see the option in the database or in the backup section. So like
Excellent.
you can store the database or application backups there.
Great. Excellent. Excellent. So let me see if there's another question here. Can you use WPL Timo to have multi-site deploy? Can we use
you can
WHMS?
you can use yes w no you can use WP Ultimo, but like I don't recommend it, because when you add new domain names to your site you would have to go to Serveravatar and add the domain names manually every time from the screen, right? So like if you can if you are comfortable doing that, when you add the new domain name to your WP Ultimo site or any other WordPress multi-site, and you want SSL certificate and domain resolution to perfect server or the directory, you just have to add the domain name from this section.
So do you
So
have
like
plans to resolve this issue? Especially there's a lot of
yes,
users with
yes,
WPL Timo.
actually yes, many of them use WP Ultimo, but like in Serveravatar's customer base, there are very less people who use WP Ultimo. So we actually did not have that demand, or you can say requirements to support WP Ultimo exclusively. Once I tried to connect with the team, but I I just got basic response. So then I thought we will do something to support WP Ultimo,
Yeah, we
and
can.
we haven't found the solution yet, but we are working on it.
Okay, so another
So
question
like
is another
yes,
question is,
yes,
let's say we have multiple websites on the same server. Okay, that's possible that we know.
yes.
All sites, all websites and applications can be backed up from one server. So how does that work? You back up all of them at once, or do I have to do website by website?
So you have to do it website by website, but you can set up the backup schedule. So let's see here. So I just have to enable automatic backups from here, and then select the schedule every hour, every 3 hours, 6 hours, every year, 6 months, whatever. And you can like select select it from here, and you can also set the schedule if you want. So like if I select every hour and I start now, Serveravatar will automatically create the backup of your application with selected database, every hour, or you can set every week or 2 week.
Right. Right. Okay, and you have the automatic backup, so you don't have to manually do
Yes,
them. You just set them on. Yes,
yes.
and somebody asks, could servers? Oh, somebody asked that question. Applications or databases? It will do both. Suresh Ramani. Yeah, I think it will do both. It will do the.
Yes, yes, he is my team member, Suresh Ramani.
He's asking. Okay, I thought that's somebody else. Okay, excellent. He asked that question. That's good. He was making sure you cover that. Okay, we can back up only database or files also. Somebody
Yes,
else?
we can like we can back up individual database or individual files or both. So like it's
Okay, do you have any
yeah.
incoming webhooks or any ways for people when somebody sells this on an external system, it can automatically come and create a server for them, set it up, create a user, anything like that?
No,
WooCommerce?
actually we don't have.
Okay,
No,
not yet.
no, we not yet.
Any integration with any automation tool like Public Connect or anything?
No, no,
Not
we don't
yet.
have any integrations with that yet.
Okay, all right.
But
So
yes, it's a good idea. It's a good
just
idea, and I had that in mind.
yes,
But like we we can do so much in less time, right? So like
yes.
we
You're
are
doing a
trying.
lot of work. I see. Like the development
Yes,
has been really good in the last few days. I see that the group is very
yes,
happy and vibrant, and every
yes,
time you make that post, people are responding. Right? It's been quite some
yes,
time back, but now it's very active. Okay, excellent,
yes.
excellent. Okay, any other questions, guys? Right? We have about 100 codes to sell. Okay, and we have 14 days to do that. Not a big launch, and the reason why we're doing this is it's not going to be a big launch. The reason why we're doing is that we want people to get to know the tool. I mean, spread the word out there, and make sure that we go to 7.0 very soon. That when is that expected to launch? The new version.
I think it will take 4 to 5 months,
For
but our target is March, the end of March. So like
end
third
of
or
March.
fourth week of March. Yes,
Okay.
in 2022, obviously.
Yes, saying please make the incoming webhooks or outgoing webhooks. Yeah, whatever automation that can be there, people want to see that happening. Okay, excellent. Yeah,
Yes,
okay. I think that's a lot of questions we have. Over 1 hour and 20 minutes, guys. We're not gonna make it any longer than this. What we will do is ask as many questions as possible. The guys are inside the group, right? We have 14 days. You get 10% discount if you get the deal within the first 14 days. And then we will just remove the early bird discount and move on to the 497 price. Right now it's more like 447 or something like that, right? With the 10% off. So yeah, if you don't have the unlimited version of this, you definitely need to get it, and especially for the PHP tools. I mean, the scripts out there. I have a feeling that it will be very helpful, right? It will be very helpful. We and of course it's maturing as we go every time. I mean, Serveravatar in 2019 and now it's completely different, right? So many features, and in the next 1 or 2 weeks, I'm sure it will also have a lot more features. The few features, there are 7 features being launched in the next few days. I can go through them quickly. You sent me the message today, right? Yeah, so the features that they're launching in the next few days, maybe every day there'll be 1 or 2 coming, is, guess what? Let's see here. I'm going through them. Would love to have Elasticsearch Server 2. And yeah, you can check that. So here, let me see. So this is what they told me. There will be third-party integration. 8 integrations in total. So they're adding, third-party integrations. And file manager, this is already there. Automatic and manual backups are there. Open light speed is there. One click one click staging environment upcoming in few days. That one is coming. All the other ones are done. Site cloning and site migration also happening in the next few days. That was what was missing before. They never had staging. You know, staging is important. Before you let
Yes,
it, you know,
it is
happen.
important.
Yeah, this is very, very important. So I guess this is going to be very, very powerful. So yeah, in the next few days, of course, these features will be up there. Any bugs, anything, any issues, they're here to resolve. And we have a long-term, you know, plan to work with Serveravatar to make it, you know, into one of the best tools out there. We've been we've been talking for a long time, you know, since last year. So finally, our partnership is here, and we had to work together, you know, towards a better service systems. And hopefully, I'm gonna have the secret deal probably come back for a few days just to give people a chance. For those of you guys who didn't grab the deal for the first time, right? So I mean, then you get more chances for sure to grab to get more credit towards AWS, towards Microsoft, Azure, all these different, you know, uh, companies. So any questions? Any questions? Honestly, this is a good. We don't know. We don't know. That's a very interesting question. Would it be better in the long run? I think I'm gonna need both. And personally, I think anything to do with my PHP tools, one-click installation. Like one of the things we are talking is that I told Adarsh that I do education consulting, and one of the tools that we use in education setting is Moodle, right? I wanted to have Moodle one-click installation. I wanted to have big blue button one-click installation. I wanted to see, Magento one-click installation, and of course, as many tools as possible out there. Is that going to happen on grid pane? Absolutely not. Of course, they never had it there. WordPress, right? And can I do what I can do on grid pane here? Some are not. Some of the features may not there. For example, one of the things is that I think grid pane works well with WP Ultimo, and you can do all that one-click creation of the SSL and all that stuff. So there is pros and cons to it. But can you put Moodle on grid pane? Absolutely not. So yeah, grid pane has its own benefits. You know, their support is amazing. And but as of last week, I'm not sure now if they changed. I have my I have an email from them where they say as of now we're not supporting Open Light Speed, and our support team cannot work with it. Right? Whatever you do, if you put a ticket for them for Open Light Speed, they were not responding to it. It was like Open Light Speed, yeah, it's a beta. Just keep playing with it. You know, no production allowed. So hopefully they take that out. Somebody wants to see a dog. It's like let him bring on camera.
He's just gone. He's just gone before like a minute. Just a minute. I'll be back.
Okay, he just left. He's gonna be back. Okay, awesome. I can tell some
Yes.
good one-click integrations. That would be lovely, Pop. Yes, that's me too, man. I love that one-click. You know, that's why I love server. What is it, cPanel? Sometimes it was very powerful and helpful. Yes, we'd love to have that. Okay. Any more questions? Yeah, I think we covered. We're waiting for the display of the dog. It's coming.
Tyson.
Is he there? Oh man, that's a big. Is that a boy or a girl?
Yes, he's a boy.
Boy,
And
big boy.
he is just like 9 months old.
No, 9 months. Okay, okay, still a baby. 9 months.
Yes, he is still a baby.
Yes. Yes, cPanel with so yes, as in good use sometimes. I love that. I love that. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the point. And so one of the things we talk about was once they are, done with all this basic or stuff that's needed, like staging, very important, uh, cloning, migrations. Once all this is done, then we want to go to the application. One click, an installation of all these different
Yes,
applications.
exactly.
Exactly. So, any more questions? So 14 days 10% off. Take it with you guys. After that 14 days, I'm sure we will either sell out, uh, sold out, and then if we have to extend it for a few more days, of course that 10% will disappear. So take advantage. If there's no questions, I think we'll call it a day. Thank you so much, Adarsh, for
Sure.
your time. We really
It's
appreciate
great
it.
to be here.
Yes, any questions, guys, under the video. Right, Muhammad Ali, I
Yes.
have 50 servers. You just increased my server resale value. Excellent, excellent. We will continue to add more features. Yeah, let's work together. If you guys have good suggestions, reach out. Adash is very accessible guy. He responds to his messages very fast. I know that. Anytime I message him, he's always very responsive. And yeah, if you want, let's make it one of the best tools out there. The idea is if his team are willing to do the work, we are giving the suggestions, and we continue to grow together. We want to make it like anything that comes on DT should be big down the road. That's our goal now. We want to make it easy. We don't want to launch 1,000 deals. Literally, we could do that. I have thousands of people every day just sending me message. 10 on average every day. They all list themselves on Sumo Marketplace. No contract. They want to launch with us too. They want to launch on another platform. They want to go everywhere. It's craziness. So we want to work with select few developers who we know are serious about what they do. Like this guy, you can see that how he started this when he was 18, and this is his baby. So let's support,
Yes, exactly.
let's support talent. Let's help. And now look at Serveravatar growing, and I see it changing and growing, and that's where we are headed. Okay, so we're gonna leave it there for tonight. In 2 minutes we're out of here. No more questions, I hope. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. Thank you, Adesh, for coming.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Okay.
It was great.
Excellent.